20. A country uniquely shaped like the letter S. Vietnam's S shape stretches along Southeast Asia's eastern edge. Though about the size of New Mexico and ranked 65th worldwide, it boasts diverse landscapes. It has Phan Peak, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia at 10,312 feet, fertile river deltas, and mangrove forests protecting against typhoons. Its coastline is over 2,025 miles long, longer than the U.S. West Coast, and includes natural wonders like Halong Bay and the famous Mai Kea Beach. Vietnam's climate varies widely. The north has 4 seasons, the south stays tropical with wet and dry seasons, and the central region faces hot winds and seasonal storms. 19. The Kingdom of Motorbikes. Vietnam's motorbike culture is a defining part of its identity. As of 2024, there are about 72 to 75 million motorbikes in a country of nearly 100 million people. This means 3/4 of the population own a motorbike, making it more than just transport, it's a way of life. In cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, motorbikes make up 85 to 90% of traffic. Crossing the street means facing a non-stop flow of motorcycles, creating a unique experience unlike anywhere else. However, this culture brings challenges. Millions of old motors cause severe air pollution, and constant noise fills the cities. Traffic jams of thousands of motorbikes create gridlocks, unlike car-heavy cities. For visitors, crossing streets is an art. You keep walking steadily and confidently, making eye contact with riders who then adjust to avoid you. Though it sounds risky, this unspoken system works because everyone understands it. 18. Pollution challenges that will shock you. Air pollution in major cities like Hanoi is severe and dangerous. The main cause is not factories but millions of old motorcycles producing thick black smoke. Traditional practices also worsen the problem, as farmers burn rice straw and people burn household trash, creating harmful smog mistaken for morning mist. If you visit Vietnam, wearing a mask is essential for health, as locals have adapted, but visitors may be shocked by the poor air quality. Were you surprised to learn that Vietnam's air pollution mainly comes from old motorcycles rather than factories? Why do you think this is often overlooked? Comment and chat with me. 17. Things that are illegal abroad but legal in Vietnam. A small stool, mirror, and scissors set up next to traffic offer affordable, quality cuts, something that would bring fines in many countries but is part of the vibrant street life in Vietnam. Drinking beer outdoors is also normal. Sidewalks, parks, and busy streets like Bui host impromptu gatherings with plastic chairs and cold beer, lasting late into the night. Beer is more than a drink. It's a way to socialize, make deals, and build community, without the police interference or strict open container laws seen elsewhere. Another unique aspect is easy access to medicine. Instead of long waits for prescriptions, you can describe symptoms at a pharmacy and get medicine immediately. Pharmacists often provide helpful advice, saving time and money. However, this means less medical oversight, so visitors need to be careful with what they take. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. It helps support the channel, and I'm excited to continue bringing you more great content. 16. Strange customs of Vietnam's ethnic minorities. Vietnam's ethnic minorities have unique customs that challenge common views on relationships and society. Among the Hong, a traditional courtship ritual involves the young man bringing the girl home to formalize a marriage proposal. Importantly, she stays only if she wants to and both families agree, giving her the final say, a freedom often missing in arranged marriages. The Red Dao have wedding ceremonies lasting days with rituals, dancing, and singing contests. Uniquely, women propose, and the groom moves into the bride's home, creating a rare matriarchal society in Asia. Men in this culture live with their wife's family, and children take their mother's family name. Funeral customs are also striking. The Lo and Tay feed the deceased during ceremonies, believing the soul needs nourishment for the afterlife. The Hani create wooden statues of ancestors and invite them to join family meals and decisions, treating them as living members. These traditions show deep respect and connection beyond life and death, preserving bonds that many modern societies have lost. 15. Vietnamese language complexity. Vietnamese is often called one of the hardest languages for Westerners because it's like navigating a changing linguistic obstacle course. The main challenge is its 6 tones, where a single syllable can mean very different things, like mother, ghost, or horse, just by changing the tone. This goes beyond English's accent or emphasis. Tonal changes create entirely different words. Vietnamese also has many multi-meaning words, making context key to understanding. A single word's meaning can shift depending on the situation, speaker relationship, or even time of day. This complexity makes learning vocabulary just the start. The biggest challenge is the complex system of pronouns and forms of address. Instead of simple I and you, Vietnamese speakers choose from dozens of terms based on age, social status, family ties, job rank, and region. Using the wrong pronoun can be offensive or embarrassing. You must estimate someone's age, social role, and your relation to them before greeting properly. Speaking Vietnamese is like playing a social game where language, culture, and hierarchy intertwine. It's mentally demanding for beginners but fascinating because it reveals how language encodes deep social values rarely seen in English. 14. Flooding and adaptability. Vietnam's relationship with water shows human resilience, often lost in developed countries. Flooding is common during the rainy season, but instead of shutting down, cities keep running with creativity and determination. Locals confidently ride motorcycles through knee-deep water, carrying passengers and goods without hesitation. Thousands of motorbikes create waves as they move, showing that life and work don't stop for floods. Taxis and motorbike taxis skillfully navigate flooded streets, while walking can be risky since sidewalks also flood, and water quality is poor. Some even use small boats, turning a challenge into a unique experience. Despite heavy floods, businesses and schools stay open with minor adjustments. This adaptability highlights how Vietnamese society thrives even in tough conditions, offering a powerful example of resilience. 12. Unusual Vietnamese cuisine that challenges Western palates. Vietnam's culinary traditions include dishes that might surprise or challenge visitors. One is duong dua, the coconut worm from the Mekong Delta. These worms live inside coconut trees and are grilled, fried, or served raw with fish sauce. In raw form, they may still move slightly, offering a bold experience. Duck embryo eggs, called balut, are fertilized eggs incubated for 2 to 3 weeks, then boiled and eaten whole with salt, ginger, and cilantro. The developing embryo is visible, which can be shocking, but the taste is richer and more complex than regular eggs, prized locally for their nutrition. These dishes highlight Vietnam's adventurous food culture, blending tradition, nutrition, and unique flavors. 11. Bargaining culture and the art of negotiation. Shopping in Vietnam means entering a world where bargaining is expected and key to getting fair prices. Vendors often list prices higher for tourists, so knowing how to negotiate can save you money and offer insight into local culture. Bargaining isn't just about price. It's a social game where both buyer and seller play roles. Vendors start high but expect to lower prices, while buyers enjoy negotiating a good deal. Showing too much interest makes you pay more, so look casual, ask prices for several items, and be ready to walk away. A good rule is to start at 30 to 40% of the asking price and negotiate upwards until both agree. Even if you pay more than locals, it's usually a better deal than in Western countries. Prices and bargaining styles vary. Tourist spots have higher starting prices and tougher negotiation, while local markets offer smaller markups and subtler haggling. Vendors usually enjoy the process, especially with respectful, good-humored visitors. Mastering this tradition is a fun way to connect with Vietnamese culture and get great value while shopping. 10. Midday naps as cultural institution. In Vietnam, napping after lunch is a respected tradition that highlights a healthy work-life balance often missing in Western countries. Similar to the siesta in Mediterranean cultures, this midday rest helps people recharge, especially in hot climates. Between noon and 2 p.m., offices go quiet as workers nap on mats, chairs, or the floor. This isn't seen as laziness but as essential for maintaining energy and focus. Scientific studies show short naps of 20 to 30 minutes reduce stress, boost brain function, and lower heart disease risk. Cultures with siestas often have lower heart-related deaths than those where napping at work is taboo. Vietnamese work culture respects natural energy cycles instead of expecting constant productivity. Napping is common in workplaces, parks, shops, and public spaces as a sign of caring for well-being. So when you see someone napping during the day in Vietnam, remember it's a vital way to recharge and stay healthy. Which Vietnamese tradition or fact surprised you the most? Share your favorite in the comments and tell us why it changed your perspective. 9. Chopstick etiquette and dining culture. Chopsticks in Vietnam are more than eating tools. They symbolize respect, community, and social bonding rooted in thousands of years of culture. Vietnamese learn to use them naturally, with skills beyond what most tourists achieve. Before eating, clean chopsticks are used to serve others, showing care and turning meals into shared experiences. This practice highlights eating as a social act, not just nourishment. Chopstick etiquette is important. For example, sticking chopsticks upright in rice is linked to funerals and is rude at meals. Designs vary regionally. Bamboo chopsticks are common in the north, while southern regions use heavier coconut wood. Vietnamese chopsticks are round and simple, made for comfort and daily use. Learning to use chopsticks respectfully is appreciated by locals and offers insight into the Vietnamese family and social hierarchy. Elders are served first, children are helped, and specific protocols show mutual respect and strengthen relationships. 8. Vietnam's coffee culture and global dominance. Vietnam is the world's second largest coffee exporter, producing over 1,800,000 tons yearly and earning billions, transforming its economy. Coffee arrived with French colonizers in the 19th century, thriving in the highlands. After the Vietnam War, coffee farming grew as part of economic rebuilding. What sets Vietnamese coffee apart is its unique brewing with a small metal drip filter called a fin. It produces strong, rich coffee served black over ice or mixed with sweetened condensed milk, used historically since fresh milk was hard to keep in the heat. A notable product is Kopi Luwak, made from beans eaten and digested by civet cats, which creates a smoother taste. However, ethical concerns arise from civets kept in poor conditions, leading to demand for wild or ethically sourced options. Vietnam excels in Robusta bean production, widely used for instant coffee and espresso globally. Coffee shops in Vietnam are social hubs where slow, meaningful conversations happen, contrasting with fast-paced Western coffee culture. Coffee here is not just a drink but a vital part of community life. 7. The beauty and success of Vietnamese women. Vietnamese women are known for their natural beauty, grace, and elegance, making Vietnam a leader in Asian beauty standards. Beyond appearance, their success in business challenges traditional gender stereotypes. Vietnam ranks high in female-led businesses, with 40% led by women, well above the global average of 28% and many Western countries. Despite this, many still spend over 5 hours daily on household tasks, balancing career and family with exceptional multitasking skills. This dual responsibility builds strong organizational skills, emotional intelligence, and resilience, which help women excel in leadership. Their quiet strength is often underestimated because they handle challenges gracefully. In relationships, Vietnamese women value loyalty and independence, seeking mutual respect rather than traditional dependence. Modern dating, influenced by apps and social media, encourages more proactive partner searching, with cohabitation before marriage rising by about 25%. Vietnamese women blend tradition and modernity, maintaining cultural values while pursuing education, careers, and international opportunities previously unavailable to past generations. 6. Cost of living that will amaze you. Living in Vietnam offers a rich culture with very affordable costs, making it a top value destination for visitors and residents. In cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, a one-bedroom apartment costs between $400 and $800 monthly, while smaller units outside the center range from $250 to $500. Many include modern amenities and air conditioning. Utilities add about $50 to $100 per month. Reliable high-speed internet makes Vietnam ideal for digital nomads. Street food meals cost $1 to $2, and restaurant dinners rarely exceed $15, offering fresh and healthy options. Cooking at home is also affordable, with fresh market ingredients costing around $25 per week. Public buses cost under 50 cents per ride. Taxis or ride-hailing services range from $3 to $5 for short trips. Renting a motorbike costs about $50 monthly, giving freedom to explore with low gas prices and easy parking. Other expenses are low too. Gym memberships cost $15 to $50 monthly, laundry runs $1 to $2 per kilogram, and healthcare is affordable, with dental checkups between $10 and $30. Overall, a comfortable lifestyle including dining out, entertainment, and travel typically costs $700 to $900 monthly, much less than in Western countries. 5. Football fever that stops the nation. During major football tournaments like the World Cup, Vietnam's football fever is impossible to miss. The whole country turns into a lively celebration of passion and national pride, especially when the Vietnamese national team plays. Normal life pauses as people stop working, students skip classes, and government offices quiet down. Fans gather at homes, shops, and restaurants to watch matches on big screens, forming impromptu viewing parties that unite strangers as fans. After wins or strong performances, streets flood with fans wearing red, waving flags, singing and riding motorbikes in long parades. The noise of horns, cheers, and music creates a massive, joyful party. Football success symbolizes Vietnam's progress and growing international standing. Celebrations are so common that authorities now plan for them, closing streets and ensuring safety. Football isn't just a sport in Vietnam, it's a powerful, unifying national experience. Don't miss our next deep dive into the surprising secrets of global cultures. Subscribe now and ring the bell to stay updated. 4. Pajamas is everyday wear. In Vietnam, wearing pajamas in public is normal and socially acceptable, unlike in many countries where pajamas are only for bedtime. People of all ages wear them while cooking, shopping, visiting friends, or even on casual dates. This practice fits Vietnam's hot, humid climate. Vietnamese pajamas are made from light, breathable fabrics that keep people cool and comfortable. They usually have long sleeves and full-length pants to protect from the sun while staying airy and practical. Vietnamese culture values comfort and functionality over formal dress in casual settings. Many work from home or run family businesses, so the line between home clothes and public clothes is blurred. For visitors, seeing pajamas worn daily may seem surprising, but it reflects Vietnamese practicality and adaptation to climate and lifestyle. You might even want to try this comfortable style yourself when visiting. 3. Lively funerals that celebrate life. Vietnam's funerals differ greatly from Western traditions by being lively, noisy, and full of music, singing, drums, and even brass bands. These celebrations often last 2 days or more, allowing the community to mourn and celebrate together. The loud atmosphere isn't disrespectful. It's meant to drive away evil spirits and help the deceased's soul transition peacefully. In northern Vietnam, professional mourners are sometimes hired to express sorrow and guide rituals when family members are overwhelmed. These mourners help the community share emotions and maintain traditions with songs, prayers, and rituals honoring the deceased. Vietnamese funerals balance grief and celebration, focusing on a person's life and impact, rather than just mourning loss. The joyful music aims to create positive memories and comfort for those left behind. For visitors, Vietnamese funerals offer a powerful, enriching view of death as both an ending and a celebration of life. 2. A global leader in agricultural exports. Vietnam's rise as an agricultural powerhouse is a remarkable economic transformation. In 2024, it ranks among the world's top 15 agricultural exporters, recovering strongly from wartime devastation through smart policies, innovation, and hard work. Vietnam leads global markets in several key products. It is the top exporter of cashew nuts and black pepper, influencing global prices. The country supplies over 80% of the world's dragon fruit, boosting its position in the growing superfood market. Vietnam is also a leading rice exporter and produces award-winning varieties like Street 25, recognized as the world's best rice. Beyond staples, Vietnam exports tropical fruits like mangoes, lychees, rambutans, and durians, plus farmed shrimp for global markets. Three main factors drive this success: its tropical monsoon climate with warm temperatures and long growing seasons, fertile land and river systems, especially the Mekong Delta, thus providing natural irrigation and rich soil, and a hard-working, innovative farming workforce blending traditional knowledge with modern techniques. This combination enables Vietnam to feed nearly 100 million people at home and compete strongly in international markets against much larger countries, proving its agricultural strength and global importance. 1. Home to the world's largest cave. Son Doong Cave, in Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park, central Vietnam, is the world's largest cave by volume. Discovered in 2009, it stretches about 5.5 miles long, with ceilings up to 650 feet high and widths nearly 500 feet. Big enough to fit a 40-story skyscraper inside. Formed between 2 and 5 million years ago by an underground river eroding limestone, the cave features massive stalactites up to 260 feet tall. It also hosts a unique ecosystem, including a primeval forest with trees over 100 feet tall growing toward sunlight openings. Inside, there are flowing underground rivers, enormous limestone formations, sandy beaches, and crystal-clear pools reflecting the cave's beauty. The BBC calls Son Doong Vietnam's gift to adventurers. To protect the fragile environment, only about 1,000 tourists visit yearly. Trips cost up to $3,000 per person and involve technical climbing, rappelling, river crossings, and underground camping over several days, requiring good physical fitness. Despite challenges and cost, visitors call it a life-changing experience and a rare look into Earth's untouched wonders. Son Doong Cave is the ultimate adventure for nature lovers seeking beauty and challenge in one of the planet's last great frontiers. We've explored 20 surprising facts about Vietnam, revealing its unique blend of human ingenuity and natural wonders. From motorbike culture to Son Doong Cave's vastness, Vietnam constantly defies expectations. Which fact stood out to you most? Was it Vietnam's global agricultural role, vibrant funeral traditions, or the impressive success of Vietnamese women in business? Share your thoughts or other fascinating facts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to join us for more eye-opening stories about cultures and countries worldwide. See you in the next exploration, where we'll uncover more hidden truths that challenge what you think you know about the world. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.